What's going on, everyone? USMNT Forward here, and today we are going to be previewing all the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers for January. So, on the first match day, we have Jamaica versus Mexico, United States versus El Salvador, Honduras versus Canada, and Costa Rica versus Panama. So, as we take a look at the standings, currently Canada is top of the octagonal with 4 wins, 4 draws, and they are the only undefeated team in CONCACAF. They have 6 points. We are one behind them at 15. Then we have Mexico. Panama occupies that fourth and final spot that gets a chance at World Cup qualification. And then behind them at 9 points is Costa Rica. Then we have Jamaica and El Salvador. And then we also have Honduras sitting at a sad 3 points. They are all but eliminated. So that is where the teams stand coming into this first match day on Thursday. So first match, Jamaica versus Mexico. Now in the first match, Mexico was at home. They won 2-1, courtesy of a 89th minute Henry Martin goal. So they took all 3 points there, and I think it will be more of the same even though they are away. Jamaica is going through a tough period right now. Before in the qualifiers, lots of their players weren't allowed to travel with the team due to COVID restrictions, especially the Euro-based players. So I'm not sure. I don't think they've released a roster yet, but I'm going to be expecting more of the same. And they also fired recently after the last qualification games their coach, Theodore Whitmore. And so even though they looked great against the USMNT when we played them last in November, I just don't think they're going to have the strength to be able to stop Mexico. And I think Mexico comes away with this one with a 2-1 win on the road, which would put them up to 17 points after that first match day. Next game is the U.S. versus El Salvador. So as we know, in the first match day, away to El Salvador, we drew 0-0. I think it's going to be quite a different game. They were really packing it in. They had their home crowd behind them. This time we're going to be in our territory in cold-ass Midwest. So I see us winning this game, taking care of business 3-0. No excuses. Pretty much cruise with this one, even with the second strength lineup. So that would put us at 18 points and hopefully at the top of the group through that first match day. Because in the next game, Honduras versus Canada, this is an interesting one. Canada drew to Honduras in the first game when Canada played them at home. And although Honduras is sitting at a mere 3 points right now, they just fired their coach. They're going through a complete crisis. Canada does not have a very good record in Honduras. I believe the last time, maybe not the last cycle, I remember in the 2013 for the 2014 cycle, they went to San Pedro Sula and lost 8-0. So that clearly different times back then, but I can see Honduras fighting with everything they got for their World Cup hopes at this point and just packing it in and scraping out a scrappy 1-0 win or just a 1-1 draw. I think it will be more likely that this game could end at either 0-0 or 1-1. So my prediction for this game is going to be 1-1. 1-1 Honduras, Canada. Seats at the top of the octagonal through that first match day. And then Costa Rica versus Panama. Costa Rica is at home. Every time these two teams play, it's quite evenly matched. So in my opinion, Costa Rica, just because they're at home, I think they're going to scrape out a 1-0 victory against Panama. So after that match day, the table, what it would look like is Canada, 17 points if they get the draw. U.S., 18 points. Mexico, 17. Panama, with a loss, they stay at 14. Costa Rica goes up to 12th. Jamaica stays at 7. El Salvador stays at 6. And Honduras gains a point with 1. So put us at top, and then Canada and Mexico tied, and then Costa Rica gaining ground on Panama. That match is really crucial for the Ticos. So going to the next group of games, which is 3 days later on Sunday. That's when we got our big game against Canada. My predictions for this, honest predictions. I know I said I want a 9-point window. I think it's going to be a draw. I think 1-1 sounds right. Mexico got beat there. We beat Mexico, obviously, but Canada is a team that is going to qualify for the World Cup, whether we like it or not. And I think we only take 2 points off of them in this whole qualifying cycle, unfortunately. Then we have Mexico versus Costa Rica. Mexico is at home in the Azteca. I believe their fans are banned, or they can only have like 2,000 fans or something in the Azteca. This is a game that I think will be the downfall of Mexico in qualifying. I really hope so. I say draw. And the Mexican press and the media is going to be furious with it. And after this window, this is a bold prediction, but I could see Tata Martino getting fired. I'm just going to put that out there. So that's my prediction. It's a bold one, but 1-1 Mexico, Costa Rica at the Azteca for that second match day. And then Panama, Jamaica. Panama went into Jamaica in the first meeting and killed them. So Panama's a good side. They don't have any star power, but they know how to get the job done in CONCACAF. I just think they're going to be too strong for Jamaica, especially at home. So I give Panama 2-1 win, 2-1 win. And then Honduras versus El Salvador at home. This is another game that could have draw written all over it, really. But if there was a goal that was to be got, I would say Honduras scrape one late or something like that. These are two teams that are just the bottom of CONCACAF right now, at least for the octagonal. I could see that being a draw. So that would be the second group of games, and through that we would be still on top with 19 points with a draw in Canada and Mexico and Canada. Mexico would overtake Canada, and then Canada would be in third, I believe, if that is how the results win. So that is my predictions for the second match day. And going into the final match day here for the January qualifiers. After this match day, there are only 3 World Cup qualifying match days left in the whole campaign. So on this day, we have Jamaica versus Costa Rica, USA versus Honduras, El Salvador versus Canada, and then we have Mexico versus Panama, and Jamaica versus Costa Rica at home. My prediction for this one is I'm gonna go 1-1 draw for this one. USA versus Honduras. This should be a US win. I say 2-0 US in this one. El Salvador versus Canada. I think Canada goes into El Salvador and gets a comfortable win. I say 3-1. 3-1 Canada on the road against El Salvador. They do what we couldn't. And then Mexico versus Panama. See, this is another one where I want to say it's going to be a draw, but that's just my hate. It's just my hatred for the Mexican national team coming through. But to be fair, I think Mexico gets a win. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be like 2-1 or something scrappy like that. I don't think any of their games in this cycle of games is going to be a pretty win, and people are going to be coming for Tata Martino's head. So those are my predictions for the November round of CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. But I want to know what you guys think. Write in the comments below what you thought of my predictions. Let me know your predictions, and let's open this up to discussion. Absolutely cannot wait for Thursday. 5 more days. Can't wait to see the boys back in action for World Cup qualifying. So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. Also follow me on all my socials. Right now we're on Instagram at USMNT.forward. All right, guys. See you next time.